Hello, dear friends. In this video, we'll discuss the most common methods to increase testosterone in men naturally. We need testosterone to be energetic and powerful, have less fat, more muscle, denser bones, good memory, and mood. For all these properties of testosterone to manifest, we need its levels to be elevated in the body for several weeks, or better, months. Therefore, all these remedies that provide only a minimal increase in testosterone for a few hours are ineffective for our purposes. Those that ensure a prolonged testosterone increase, on the other hand, will accordingly be viewed favorably by us. In the first place are herbal medicines. These are the well-known Tribulus terrestris and Eurycema longifolia, also known as Tongkat Ali. Tribulus is probably the most widely used herbal supplement. Everyone assumes that it is a testosterone booster. Studies show that it increases sexual desire and libido, but it does not increase testosterone in any way in humans. Eurycema longifolia is the same story. It is a powerful stimulant of libido, improves erections, and even improves the quality of semen. But in terms of increasing testosterone, there is absolutely no effect. The second group are precursors of testosterone. In our bodies, testosterone is formed from dehydroepiandrosterone, androstenedione, and androstenediol. These naturally occurring drugs or supplements are available for sale. The manufacturers claim that if we take them, they will turn into testosterone in our bodies with the help of our enzymes. However, it turns out that actually dehydroepiandrosterone sulfate, or androstenediol, is actually converted, but it is converted into estradiol, and estradiol has the opposite effect to testosterone. It is also believed that sexual activity increases testosterone levels. That is indeed true. For a while, after sexual intercourse, testosterone levels rise, but this rise is very short-lived and lasts only a few hours. Therefore, intense sexual activity cannot be considered a natural stimulant of testosterone levels, which gives us some positive long-term effects. Strength exercises. Indeed, it has been proven that strength exercises, not only of high but even of medium intensity, contribute to a long-term permanent increase in testosterone levels. After all, the body needs to increase muscle growth and energy during training. So it starts to produce testosterone to provide these positive effects. Thus, strength training should and can be used to increase your own testosterone levels. Adequate sleep. If a person is undersleeping and anxious, it causes his testosterone levels to drop. Studies show that even if healthy young men are sleep deprived, made to sleep 5 hours at a time, their testosterone levels will drop by 10 to 15%. So, if you want to have high testosterone levels, make sure you get proper adequate sleep. Weight reduction. If we reduce weight, it will lead to an increase in testosterone levels, but only if the weight is lost through fatty tissue. In adipose tissue, aromatization takes place. Testosterone is converted into estradiol. If we reduce fat stores, less testosterone will be converted into estradiol, and more will be left for us. But you can't overdo it here, because losing weight too quickly can turn on the body's economy mode. The body will decide that it has a hard time, does not need to reproduce, and should switch to a regime where it maximally saves strength. In addition, with weight loss, insulin levels often drop. It would seem that we all strive for this, but paradoxically, high levels of insulin cause a decrease in liver production of globulin, which binds sex hormones. Thus, high insulin levels provide greater and bioavailable testosterone. Correspondingly, low insulin levels lead to an increase in globulin, which binds sex hormones, reducing testosterone availability. Therefore, weight loss should not be overdone. Only fat should be lost, and muscles should be saved. Another good tip is to reduce stress. When stressed, especially chronic stress, our adrenal glands produce cortisol. This hormone also triggers our body into anxiety mode, survival mode. High cortisol levels lower testosterone levels. Incidentally, high-intensity exercise can cause cortisol levels to be chronically elevated, leading to a drop in testosterone. Unfortunately, people who do marathons, triathlons, and long bike rides often have elevated cortisol levels when they overtrain. That is reflected in a drop in testosterone levels. So sometimes, over-exercising cyclical aerobic sports leads to impaired testosterone production. Studies show that taking vitamin D and zinc in people who were previously deficient significantly increases testosterone levels. Therefore, we need to ensure that the levels of vitamin D and zinc in our bodies are always high. In conclusion, let's summarize. It turns out that Tribulus and Tonkat Ali don't work. Testosterone precursors, dehydroepiandrosterone sulfate, and androstenedione don't work. Sexual activity works but is virtually useless for long-term testosterone boosting. But strength sports, adequate sleep, stress-free, weight loss, and taking vitamin D and zinc work well. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you find this video helpful. Always for you, Dr. PopMed.